Hello, my fine furry friends. Tell me you drank your water. Tell me you taking your vitamins. Tell me you at least got 6 hours of sleep last night. No, 8 is a stretch. But come on, we can do 6. 11 o'clock, well, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. Today, if you can see my shoes, we may or may not be talking about something that these have in common. Go get your water. Come back. We'll talk about it. Did you guess? We're talking about Disney. I love Disney. I am the biggest Disney nerd. Well, not the biggest, because there are people who know way more than me, but it's only because they get to go to the parks more than I do. But understand, if God gives me the blessing of generational wealth, we will be going more often. But we're talking about Disney today. I'm going to let you guys into one of my nerddoms, and Disney is one of my nerdness. And I'm okay with that, because I can be a delusional adult for however long I'm watching a Disney show. And I need that in my life. I'm millennial, guys. I need this. Anyway, we're going to have a convo with Sarah, because she is a Disney lover too.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Disney. When I learned about this episode, I was so excited.
Y'all, she was hyped. She was hyped. She was like, oh, really?
Love Disney.
I love surprising her sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
And the fact that I have Disney princess shoes is just the cherry on top of all of it. Anytime I feel like being a little Disney girl, I pull them out.
They're way cooler in person too, you guys. Like, you've seen them, but like they're so cute in person.
They have a good chunk of the OG Disney princesses on here.
Yes.
I need a pair with like, you know what I need? I need to commission a pair of like dunks with Disney princesses all over them. I'd wear the, oh my god, I'd wear those.
They actually sound really cute. So
Right?
hey, if you're an artist or you're interested in commissioning those, comment, DM us.
Let me know.
Just see.
And please understand, I'll pay for them.
Yeah,
I pays. I pays my bills.
So get on it. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just so excited about it because I love Disney, and I feel like I've talked to people who don't love Disney a lot.
Yeah.
And those who grew up on it and absolutely adore it. And I'm so glad that you and I both adore it, because it is just so, it's such an integral part of like my childhood and yours too. It's like, Disney taught me a lot. It
we
did.
only have one person in the C-suite who's not like a Disney-aholic.
Oh.
But she still supports Disney-aholics.
Okay. I can
still like
that.
She still likes Disney. She's just not like a Disney, like we would be classified as Disney adults.
Yeah.
She is not one. She is a Disney a Disney liker. She's not a Disney lover. But the C's of the C-suite all love Disney.
Yeah, we just do. Like
two of us love Marvel.
Yeah.
But all three love Disney.
See, and that's the thing about Marvel. Like I've heard people like it. Some people don't like it. To me, they're superheroes. Like, I love them. Like, I don't know. It's everything I wanted. I will say, disclaimer, when I first saw Thor, I was kind of disappointed. But then I got to love him. Nothing against Chris Hemsworth. He's a wonderful actor. But just
we'll have a Marvel conversation later, because that's a deeper dive.
Absolutely.
That's a deeper dive for this comic book girly who saw the Incredible Hulk, cried, saw Iron Man, overjoyed, and then the MCU took off, and she has been a girly ever since. So I was back in the day reading comics with the X-Men and being in love with the fact that Storm even exists. Y'all, she's an Omega level god. I have a literal. We went scouting locations. We went to a comic book store. They had her comic, which I got to go back and get her new edition. But they have her comic. They had her comic that they just started running, and I bought the only poster because it's going in my office. Do we have an office yet? No. But am I prepared?
Yes.
Yes. But that's Marvel's another conversation. We're strictly Disney today.
Yes.
Strictly Disney and not the newly acquired things. So I'm sorry, Anastasia, even though you have my heart, Fox is not on here right now. All Disney.
All Disney.
All Disney.
I can appreciate that. Funny, Anastasia is my favorite movie of all time.
Facts.
It just is. I grew up on it, but
Once Upon a December, hauntingly beautiful.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of, who are your favorite Disney princesses? Your top 5?
Hey. So number 1 is Tiana. Not just because she's black. Heavy on she's black, but not just because she's black. She's also a self-made person. She's the only Disney princess that ever like really had a job and like worked for what she got. And I love that. Like I say all the time, like I want a man that's gonna help me be a girl, but legit understands that I'm still a bad and I'm still a boss. Like
period.
And he's just like, you do you, babe. I'm here to support, and I'm here for whenever you need to remember. I need your support, just bring it back. Like, you got it, babe. I'm one of those. But like prior to Tiana even being in existence, Bill was it for me. It was for the longest. One of my friends thought my favorite Disney princess was Cinderella, and I was like, caveat, it's Brandy's Cinderella. No others. So it goes Princess Tiana, Belle, Brandy's Cinderella. And then we go Mulan, because come on, bro. Like, that's a badass. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Mulan is the baddest. And then we round out things with Jasmine. Because Jasmine always taught me one thing that no one will ever take away from me. I am not a prize to be won, but affection to be earned.
Beautiful. I like that a lot. Like, no, I really like that a lot.
A prize to be won, but affection to be
earned. So, yeah.
And fun fact, that last part of the line was cut out of the movie, but it's on the director's cut.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Spoiler, kind of, but go see the director's cut, guys. Like, let's see. Okay. So we have your 5 Disney princesses. What are your top 5 movies?
Ugh. In no order, because they're all tops to me. Okay. Of course, Princess and the Frog, Mulan. Those are up there. But then I venture into Disney Channel original movies.
Okay.
And then we venture into Let It Shine.
Okay.
Cheetah Girls 2.
Okay, very specific.
2.
Cheetah Girls 2.
And Cheetah Girls
1. Okay.
2 was just a little than 1, only because all the music in Cheetah Girls 2 is a bop.
Yeah.
And 2 of the songs in Cheetah Girls 1 is just kind of like mid. But all the songs in Cheetah Girls 2 is a bop.
I feel that so much. I feel like the Cheetah Girls, they just got better as they progressed. And then I'm not like, okay, I know Cheetah Girls 3 is like not everyone's favorite movie.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it is in terms of the trilogy. It just
it doesn't sit. It doesn't sit well.
No, it doesn't.
It's definitely the low point.
Exactly, and it's kind of sad to end on a low point, but.
So I will say those first 3 are like all neck and neck, and then Cheetah Girls 2, and then Cheetah Girls
1. Okay, I like that.
So Let It Shine.
And I was waiting to see which one you were gonna pick, and so then when you said Let It Shine, I was like, okay, I can kind of vibe with that.
We also like honorable mention Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Okay.
I would use to put High School Musical up there because
we don't like High School Musical.
I'm not saying we don't like it.
We're all in this together.
It just wasn't the thing for me.
I understand that.
Like,
yeah,
it just wasn't for me. I'm not gonna hold you. Still love the music. Pop, 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 pop to the top for real.
Yeah.
But that wasn't
Mm-hmm.
all the way. Like the trilogy of Cheetah Girls I can watch.
Yeah, for sure.
The entire of High School Musical I cannot.
Interesting. Have you seen High School Musical, the musical?
Yes.
Did you like that one better?
No.
Okay. We're gonna move on then, because that kind of segues into.
Actually hated it.
No, why was it so? Anyway,
it was so bad.
It just. What was it supposed to be? It already is a musical.
It was supposed to hold on to its nostalgia while also introducing to a new audience, while also trying to tell a different story. It was
So
to me while also
do too much. Yeah.
It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't my steez. For everybody who loves it though.
Yes, hearts.
It's just not me.
Well, that segues us into our next topic. What are your least favorite movies from Disney?
We mentioned one already.
Musical
Series, not for me. I hate Brother Bear. I know that's so. I know it's treacherous.
That is egregious.
I know it's treacherous. I hate it.
Why? I demand explanations.
It's just so goddamn irritating.
It's not irritating.
That little no. What's the little one's name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Exactly.
Hoda? I think. Maybe. Listen.
The little one is annoying.
He's a kid.
I also watched this while I was in college.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe the first time I watched it skirted my thought process. So I feel like if now watching it, I may enjoy it more because I have children and I kind of like know that irritation for real.
Yeah.
But and the time.
No. Okay.
It was not a steez for me. What is that one too? I hate Chicken Little.
Okay, I accept that.
What's that one? The one with the dinosaur, the Good Dinosaur.
You don't like the Good Dinosaur? Okay. Is there a reason for that? Like, you don't have to justify Chicken Little.
The coloring is annoying.
The coloring.
Yes, it looks like this is about to sound horrible. It looks fake.
Yeah.
It looks fake.
Okay. Now, just for my
sanity, this animation, but it just looks fake.
I was like, it's definitely fake because it's animated, but
you know who else? But you know what movie does not look fake?
Tell me.
Atlantis.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Now I get it.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, because I was like, they did not have real dinosaurs.
They did not.
But no, but I get it.
They also didn't have real
whatever the heck
was in the deep blue seas of Atlantis. But
hot take.
Also, side note, honorable mention, favorite movie, Atlantis.
I was gonna say Atlantis is one of the better ones.
And the soundtrack slaps.
Period.
Where the dreams take you.
Period. I think that maybe not a hot take, maybe like a medium warm cool take. I don't know, but
warm take.
Disney's medium warm. I don't know. Disney's animation has gotten like kind of worse over the years. Like in the 90s, I feel like was like the peak of their animation, and then they started getting into like the 3D.
Yeah, they started getting into computer animation.
Yeah,
and the hand drawn. Fun fact.
Yeah.
You may know this, but The Prince and the Frog was the last hand drawn.
Yes. It was the most, something about it was so.
It looks so
yes,
colorful
and bright and just real.
And those Mardi Gras scenes, my God.
Oh my gosh. They really captured it. They really did a good job.
They did. They definitely did.
And it just, everything after that was so great. Like I watched Lady and the Tramp, which is from the 50s.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's, it's definitely from the 50s, but it's beautiful. And then you watch like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which again, beautiful animation.
Masterpiece.
Terrifying story, but beautiful animation.
We should not have been watching that as children.
No, definitely not. It was not a kid's movie. But I watched it. And
final hated movie, The Robinson.
Okay.
I hate the soundtrack.
Oh, is it just the soundtrack? Yes. I was like, the story's kind of pretty.
Okay. The story's good.
I get it.
Hate the soundtrack. Hate the soundtrack. Hate the score. Threw me off.
It's kind of annoying, right? Like it doesn't. I don't know if it fits, so I get that. Okay.
I accept. I can't get in it. And that's like those are the 5 that I just cannot get.
Yeah. I don't blame you for that. I
The
think that was a
rest
pretty
of
good
it,
list.
the rest of Disney, pretty stand like straight on. But those five, I just can't. Meet the Robinsons specifically, can't. Meet the Robinsons and Brother Bear, I cannot get in it.
I feel like I don't know. I mean, yeah, I do understand that. Brother Bear, I feel like you're giving it a hard time, but
I feel like I have to rewatch it because somebody else told me that they were like, I feel like you just didn't
right. Like you felt like he was annoying.
You were annoyed, and I
He
was
was
like,
annoying,
that's
but
fair.
he's a kid, so
It's fair that I just didn't watch it in the best time, the best point in time. Like
it's very possible.
that's okay.
It is. It is very possible.
You know, little segue.
Yes.
And this isn't a hot take because this has been said before. I feel like Disney and the beautiful relationships that we see, right? These beautiful like ones and twos. I feel as though they set us up for the whoopsie doos. Not because happily ever after isn't achievable, but because we never saw the work it took after happily ever after, like after the wedding, when it's not smooth sailing, you don't know what to do. So I feel like Disney set us up with a whoopsie doos about that. What do you think?
I agree 100%. Actually, as someone who is getting married in the near future, it is definitely like the wedding is so beautiful, and like I realized when I was younger, and now even planning it, like I focused so much on the actual day that I didn't like even think about what comes after. And one of my friends actually told me, like, you know, getting married is basically kind of like how you're living now, but just he's your husband. And y'all are still gonna be feeling the same things. Like he'll be your husband and you'll love him and everything, but like if he's annoying you, he's still gonna annoy you, and you're gonna have to work through that. But he's your husband now instead of your fiance, or your boyfriend.
You can't just walk away.
Right. There's a commitment. Exactly.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of times we don't think about, like, we think about all the hard it took to get for the prince to get to Aurora, or like we think about all the stuff that happens before, but we don't think about the after of happily ever after. So I think, yeah, that's the only thing that's the only grief quote quote strong quotes that I have for Disney is that they set us up for whoopsie. But with that being said, we got a little ooh to da, little oh to be a little fit check. This beautiful dress is from Charlotte Russe. Nice, comfy, cute. It's adorable. Hoops from Claire's. Well, earring stack in general, except for the trinkets. It's from Claire's. We have our Disney Princess Vans from the Van store, exclusive at the time. And then our cute little H&M anklet that we be wearing. And our Claire's rings. With that being said, I have a little homework for you. You thought you was going to get out of here without some homework? Nope. Little Disney homework, so it's a little funner. What Disney couple is your favorite? And I'll tell mine in the comments too. What Disney couple is your favorite? And do they like line up with the love story that you have or you're trying for? Like, how do they compare? Tell me. Tell me in the comments below. Hopefully, I'll have some answers for you too. But with that, please do not forget that life is not a dress rehearsal. It is your final performance. God only gave you that long, so don't waste it doing the things you don't love to do. Speaking of love, we wish you love. We love you and we wish you love. We wish you happiness, but above all else, we wish you peace. Bye, guys.